Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the James Madison Dukes offense will have the football first. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and reeks. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Back to pass, it's Dyer. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it, because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
He lets it fly. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. So Marshall's offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him. Sometimes you play zone. Mix it up. Give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on second down. He caught it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
Marshall looking for the score on first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Marshall!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time David sort of curved, turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. That's caught. It's Parker. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Parker. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
He's got an open man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the catch. It's Parker. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He slings it deep to the left. Touchdown, James Madison. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the move, it's Duke. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go Philly.
It's nice to get a quarterback an easy completion like that, but it's nicer if they can go forward. And they did not that time, Jesse.
They did not. No, the defense was just better at the point of attack. Look at all these defenders shedding blocks and then getting hats to the football. That's impressive.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
It'll be 3rd and long. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Makes it past the marker. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Dukes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got it in the middle. It's Flanagan. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Dukes!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys. They usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got a man. It's Harmon. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL. Back
to pass. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Oh, he's got a chance. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Dyer. Firing to the right, complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Quarterback empties his backfield. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. From the gun, running back gets the give. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
From the gun on 3rd down. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. He's loose. He's at the and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
For quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution.
He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Finds his man, it's Parker. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Offense facing quarterback.
Trying to keep this drive alive. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on fourth down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
And the Dukes are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Wants to fire on second down. This time it's complete. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pitch it. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Dukes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give to the tailback. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll go right back to it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Dropping back, it's Dyer. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, James Madison. And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Coming out with it, it's Martin. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done. Almost every...
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Hurd! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw. It's Dyer. Keeps looking downfield. He'll throw it. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Swings it out to his running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the air on 1st down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, it's 3rd and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Got his man. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. With the catch, it's Barber. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. The Dukes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. On target. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And the Dukes will have it 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Gives it on the option. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg.
The Dukes will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexion.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Marshall needs a near miracle on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Marshall will be forced to punt. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like, coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
On target to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snagged out of the air. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Dukes have pushed it inside the 20. The give to the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Dyer. Steps away. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Got it behind the line. It's Barber. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Dukes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops from her and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what?
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. From the gun, the ground game.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And man, the tight end just hasn't been a factor all game. No catches. Finally find an opportunity to try to get him open, throw him the football, and the connection still doesn't work. Something about this quarterback-tight end connection today just hadn't been on the same page.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. This is now a 7-point game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Hand off from the shotgun. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll move the wide receiver. Got his man on the right. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Dukes come to the line in the hurry up. The give out of the gun. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The Dukes are on the move. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Buys a little time. Slithers into space. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Dukes will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Dyer. It's complete. Wide open spaces. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll do it himself. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. The line of scrimmage to 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on 3rd down. Touchdown, James Madison! And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
He'll bring it out. It's Martin. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like...
There he goes! Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st down from the 28.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Pulls and fires complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take another shot here. Pulls it in down the sideline. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play. And here the quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Dukes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run the option. Quick toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hauls it in. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Dukes! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Under fire. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Here comes the offense on second down. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Back to throw, it's Dyer. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening, he went out and got the 1st down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now.
Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Dukes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, James Madison. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that 1st down marker. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Marshall will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. From midfield, looking for room. And the returner goes down. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on. He works his way inside the 40, but they stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down from the 38. And the Dukes decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep.